How do you explain love? And why do we hate? Why do we cry? Why does that dream we had last night seem so realistic? What is consciousness? What is reality?
Well, that's a small taste of the new sci-fi thriller. It's called Altered Perceptions by the award-winning LA-based director Jorge Ameer. It's an exploration of mental health set in a post-apocalyptic world. And soon you'll be able to see that right here in LA at the Silicon Beach Film Festival, taking place at the TCL Chinese Theater in Hollywood. And Jorge is with us this morning to tell us more about it. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you, Sheba, for having us.
Yeah, this looks like such an interesting film. Tell me a little bit more about it and your inspiration behind it.
So this film was actually written by a friend of mine. He's a neuropsychologist. His name is Wayne Dees. And it's about mental health mostly and what's happening right now. So it's very relevant. He wrote it because post-pandemic, there's been a surge in violence and just a lot of craziness happening. And he had something to say. And I read this amazing script and I said, we need to make this.
What drew you to it?
It's very relevant. It's about it's the fantasy part of it is an intergalactic prophet that comes to Earth to warn people about a rogue politician who's running for re-election. And he is running under this fake campaign, and he's trying to convince everyone that he is the person to lead the country. So what actually happens is he's using marginalized groups as his scapegoat to run for the election. And he opens these extermination camps in Florida and Texas.
Oh, a little dark, but it does sound very, very interesting.
It's very dark and it's very interesting, and hopefully the public will come and support it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, you've done some amazing work. Tell us about some of your other projects that have led into this.
Well, actually, we have my other film is called The Family Tree, which led to this one because my friend Wayne Dees saw The Family Tree, loved it, and he contacted me with this script. So The Family Tree won a bunch of awards. Unfortunately, that was released during the pandemic. So we had a online theatrical release. At that point, the theaters were closed. But that film led to this film. So that's been a plus for me in my career.
Awesome. And this is something we want everyone to see. So how can we see Altered Perceptions?
So the film opens on September 14th. It is a closing night film of the Silicon Beach Film Festival that's going to be happening at the TCL Chinese Theater. And it opens the very next week at through Lemley Theaters. Is going to be having a sneak preview on September 21st. At the Lemley Monica, and then the following day it opens at the Lemley Glendale. And for New Yorkers who are actually watching the show, it opens on December 1st through Look Cinemas on Times Square.
Nice. That must be very exciting for you. But this is all happening, of course, during the SAG strike, and this is a SAG film, as you were telling me. How has this impacted what's happening with you?
Well, first I want to say I'm an artist, I'm an actor, I'm a director, and I totally support the SAG strike and a fair deal, and I hope that we can come to a very quick resolution to this strike because it is affecting all of us. And, we do need to have our actors and artists back to work. Also, but we do need to be responsible about what's about to happen with AI and those issues because a lot of people are wondering, well, what is the whole big deal with AI? People, humans are the heart of cinema. We transmit energy, and that's what makes you laugh. That's what makes you cry when you go to the movies. AI can't quite do that. So we need humans, and we need artists, and we need artists to work, and we need artists to be compensated fairly, because when they are compensated fairly, then they stimulate the economy and our industry.
Certainly, and this is the future of the industry at stake in these negotiations.
It is. There's a lot at stake, yes, and a good way to support it is come to the independent theaters. The film industry is in a flux right now, so we can use your support. Whether you want to go or not, buy a ticket, support the film, support independent theaters, support the filmmakers, because we hire the actors who ultimately will benefit from your support of our film.
Definitely. So we all got to go see Altered Perceptions. Jorge, thank you so much for being with us, and congratulations on the film.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, you can always find all the information for this segment on our website, kklnews.com/sceneontv.